Hey everyone, this is me, Sadia here, and I'm back with the monthly read for the month of July 2026. And this reading is going to be for the sign of Pisces. So, Pisces, let's see how the month of July will be for you. Just be mindful, it is a general read, and if you're interested to book a personalized reading with me, you're more than welcome to reach out. Wow. So yeah, let's see how the month of July is going to be for the sign of Pisces. And also, before I dive into the read, I would like to mention here one more thing that if you are interested to purchase affirmations with me to manifest the things that you want to manifest in the month of July, you can book it from now onwards. Before I get too busy, because I don't think I will be able to kind of get you the affirmations before the July month starts. So if you want to book your affirmations, you can book it from now, so you get the slot with me to get your affirmations done before the month of July starts. So you can do that if you're interested to book affirmations with me for the month of July. So yeah, let's dive into the reading. Let's find out how the month of July will be for the sign of Pisces. Wow, bottom of the deck is a very interesting card here, because I feel like for majority of you, I feel like there's a lot changing. There's a lot happening right now in your life. Way of thinking could be changing. There is a shift of energy that I'm picking up coming through for you currently. I feel like, this is your current energy. That's what I'm picking up with the bottom of the deck card. It seems like, you are ready for an energy shift. You're ready for triumph over evil, triumph over inner demons, and work towards kind of overcoming some challenges that you might have been having. So I feel like you are currently working towards something, to get yourself something better in life, come out of a trouble, come out of a situation which might have caused a lot of stress to you and to your life in general. So I do see you coming out of a trouble sometime. I do feel like for majority of you, if you have been having a lot of busy schedules and all those things, your life was like, pretty much in a rush the month of June. And even with when I'm doing the reading right now towards the end of the June time, you still feel like there is a lot of stuff happening, and you haven't been getting enough time for yourself. I feel like this is going to change. The month of July is going to be the time when you're going to be having enough time for yourself. You would be doing the things that you like. You would be having enough time to kind of take a break and pause and think through things for yourself in the month of July. So I feel like month of July is comparatively going to be a very calm and cool month. There is not going to be enough happen in the month of July as compared to the month of June. I do feel like there would be like some things that you would want to happen, wait for happen, but I don't think that those things will happen in occur in your life in the month of July. I do feel like it's going to be a month where we're just going to be like you and your time with yourself. That's exactly what is going to be happening for you. And within the next 9 to 12 months time, your life is going to be completely changed and different than what it is right now. And it's all because the time that you're getting off from the worldly pressures and stuff. I do feel like there is some sort of a recovery period that I'm picking up coming for you in the month of July, which is going to kind of help you a lot in self-actualization, and you would be able to kind of meditate, contemplate, relax, pause, think through, and all those things. So the month of July is going to be filled with those things, is what I see here. I also feel like you might be making some choices, you might be making some major decisions of your life as well in the month of July, but at the same time, there are changes. There are changes in your everyday life, everyday routine life. I do see some big changes coming through for you. For some of you, you might be taking a holiday time off from your work life. You might be kind of traveling. You might be kind of doing those things which makes you feel like, okay, fine, you're breaking free from the routine life. So I do see that it's going to be a very fulfilling experience for you. So there is a lot that is going to happen, but the month of July itself is going to be like the trigger point for majority of you. The big change, the big shift is going to happen, but I feel like it's more to do from within than to outside of you. So I do see that the pause and the break is something which is going to make life easy for you, make life peaceful for you. So that's something which I do see coming through for you in the month of July. Let's see what else is happening for you, Pisces. What else is happening for you? What else can you see coming through for you? What else is coming through for you, Pisces? 9, 4, 2, 5 could be significant numbers for you. Wow. I feel like you would be setting some new goals for yourself. You would be kind of like, trying to achieve the goals by contemplating first and kind of like, tracking out what are the things that you would like to happen from now onwards in your life. Whatever has happened has happened. You're not gonna kind of like do much about that. But what do you do from now onwards is gonna be like the thing for you on your mind. You are gonna be kind of like, trying to kind of like, mark out the things that you want, trace out your desires by taking some time off from the worldly pressure, so you could kind of think through and realize what is more important to you: money, finances, relationships. You will have enough time to contemplate on those things. So I do see you kind of like, having your time spent a lot on, making your goal list and stuff like that. And then you're going to kind of like, go blind on other things and other blockages. You're going to just focus on the goals first, just focus on what you want, what you desire. So that's the kind of energy that I'm seeing kind of like, you with in the month of July. You're going to be like just so focused on what you want, what you desire. And I feel like, the two goals that I see you kind of setting yourself to achieve is going to be one related to money, saving, finances, financial abundance. Another is going to be related to your love life, and that too with regards to promise of the future together. Whether you're single, whether you are with someone, that's exactly what you're going to be like wanting to set as your major goal for the life ahead, maybe for the remaining year of your time of the 2026. So it could also be like maybe for the remaining month, for the month of July. You would want that this should come true, like you should receive the proposal, you should receive someone in your love life, or you should receive the commitment coming from someone, or you should have enough money for yourself in the month of July. But I do see it's going to be a long-term thing. It's not going to be like just for the month of July, because with the month of July I do see that decisions are going to be made, but the actualization of those decisions is going to come through forward in the later part of the year time. So I do feel like the goals are going to be set for yourself during this month of July time. So yeah, let's see what else is coming your way. Now, for those of you who are already dealing with someone special, you might be getting a promise of the future coming from your partner. And if you want to kind of like materialize your goals, I feel like this is the perfect time to start off with the journey, where you make a routine that every morning, every night you fall asleep having your affirmations done, having your visualization done, having your scripting done, having your journaling done, so it manifests quicker and easier for you in the month of July itself. So it's very important right now for you to start off right now, so you could manifest it in the month of July itself if you want to. But yes, you can kind of like deal with it later on, with setting your goal in the month of July and then taking things forward. But I do feel like this month is going to be like giving you the breakthrough. In terms of you would have enough time to think through things, which I believe, like I majority of you are going to be having some sort of a break time coming for you from your worldly life or from your everyday life. So you could be spending some time with yourself, and so you could decide things for yourself as well. What do you want, what do you kind of like wish for, and all those things. But I do feel like the strong energy of the shift, the strong energy of the movement is going to kind of like change and shift for you. And you are going to see some sort of a smoothness coming in your routine life. You're going to feel like, okay, fine, now life is back on track in some ways, in the easy way. Like maybe life was kind of chaotic in the month of June, but that's going to change for you in the month of July for sure. Let's see what else is coming your way. What is the path that you need to take to manifest whatever you desire in your life? Dream big and believe in the possibilities. Again, having the belief that whatever you want, whatever you desire is possible, is going to be like one of the ways through which you can kind of like manifest your big dreams into your reality. Having faith in your power to create your reality is going to be the way to go about life in the month of July. And I feel like for majority of you, if you really want to create the life that you wish to live for yourself, you have to put your faith in yourself, in your dreams. You have to stop letting your fears block you, sabotage you, limit you in any possible way. And that's the only way to go about your life especially if you want to live the life that you want to live. You have to dream big. You have to believe that there is a possibility of that to come reality, and start doing the work from now onwards. If you need my assistance in that, you can always purchase affirmations and all the other tools and techniques with me. But if you want, you can go for it on your own as well. So yeah, that's what I see coming through for the sign of Pisces for the month of July. If it was of help, do give it a thumbs up. Till I do the next read for you guys, take care and bye.